Hi, Russ Gaspard here for my final gold release of my final project, Woodshed app. And I'll walk you through it right now. It came out really good. I'm really proud of it. So you can see it loading, and that was with the auto load back in, which works great now. And it's got all the features it used to have, but I've tightened up the look of it a little bit. The margins are much cleaner, and in fact on the utilities page it doesn't scroll. It doesn't need to, so it's a little bit tighter looking. You can see I finally replaced these icons at the bottom, and I'll go ahead and show you. Oh well, first of all, you'll notice that the topics are alphabetized, and if we add a new one, then it will show up appropriately alphabetized in the list. So same thing with our templates. They all show up alphabetized and load properly. And if I add a new value, a new kind of Boeing, let's say, then that is going to show up alphabetized as well. When I go ahead and begin the session, you'll notice now that if I bring up my notes feature, I do have a way to see the previous notes. So when I come back again, my previous notes are down here, and of course I can just get the keyboard out of the way if I like. So here's my audio feature, and when I go ahead and complete, there's my Twitter post. When I look through the history, it has the little player up here, but only if there was audio. Hello, hello, hello. Only if there was audio saved with the record. So for the one we just did, audio feature, and I do have these notes handled in a way that if they overflow the cell, you'll still be able to read it. It just rolls down to the next line. So that was implemented as well. And the email feature is saving, and the tweet feature is saving on a per user basis, not just saving globally like it was before. So a lot of little improvements. Again, this mail client doesn't work on the simulator. It needs to actually be on an app, and I do believe that's a big part of the problem with the Twitter feed as well. I have implemented a tighter piece of code on the Twitter feed to where when you turn it on for the first time as a new user, it'll ask you if you want to allow the app to use Twitter, and you respond yes, and then it shows up actually in the settings. So you can see here, there's my Woodshed app down at the bottom. And it's been pretty reliable in letting me tweet, not graying out the post, and just very late in the evening it started going gray again. So I really think that's an issue with the simulator that just doesn't track the permissions very well, and then on an actual phone it's going to be fine. Here's an added little bonus I'll share with you. If you go under tempo, I've actually put in beats per minute now, and of course if you don't like these particular tempos, you could always add your own custom for any BPM you wanted. But the beauty of this is, if we decide we're going to go with 130 beats per minute, then when you begin the session, it actually, the metronome actually defaults to the appropriate tempo. So as you choose the tempo for your tag, it helps you out a little bit and gets you started there. So this has been really fun. The filters and everything work. This has been a whole lot of work, but it's been really fun. I've gotten a lot out of the degree and a lot out of the course. So Looking forward to see where it takes me in the future. Thank you.